I'm starting this day off with a quote from Maya Angelou, and it's this: I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Yeah? And I absolutely love that quote, because that to me sums up communication. It's not always about the words. There's other parts to it, and mainly how people feel when they interact with you, or how they feel when they interact with your brand. So keep that quote in mind as we go through this. I'm going to read some of this, obviously not all of it, so do go back and read chapter or day number 4 from my book, which is Planet Now, available on Amazon. And I'm going to start reading. So, in this day and age, there's no reason to disconnect from customers or fail to nurture relationships with people who are excited to hear from you. It has never been easier. And yet it can be easy to fall into a trap of vanity metrics. We've all done that. I think we've all done that. A need to see large numbers of followers before engaging, or feeling like the amount of people interested isn't enough. Your business growth will depend on your ability to identify, establish, and nurture relationships, sometimes blending your online and offline activities. It's time to open up and connect to your people. Business is personal. As with all personal relationships, there's an element of vulnerability, and you're ready to share. Are you ready to share your heart, your values, your truth with your customers, so they feel comfortable sharing with you? Don't know, let me know. Static automated content has its place as a reminder to your audience that you exist, but does little in connecting you with the people you serve. Instead, we do business with people we know, like, and trust. I'm sure you've heard that. If you're listening to this, I am sure you've heard that at some point. The know, like, and trust factor. But what does that really mean? In this chapter, you'll get clear on what methods of connection are exciting for you, and when it comes to building relationships with your customers and establishing communication methods that work for your community. So there's no like, this is the right way, this is the wrong way, but you have whatever you're doing to communicate with people, it needs to feel good for you, but it also needs to reach them. So included in this, we'll look at the frequency of communication that we keep, that will keep them inspired and connected with your message, and the platform or method you like to use. The internet, I'm on the internet, has expanded the ways we connect, be it email, live streaming, daily 15-second snippets of video, hosting your own show, or doing video calls. Maybe it's Instagram where you build relationships. Perhaps you love engaging with your customers over the phone. Offline tools to establish loyalty should not be overlooked. Could you maybe host a local event or a national event? Be the catalyst to strengthening ties between you and the people you serve. Once you establish the communication method that works for you, building and maintaining relationships will be easy and fun, and of course, creative. And so that is how I start the chapter. And then I use the coffee shop example. And I go through some different ways that coffee shop chains may build relationships. And this may give you some inspiration, or it might not. But I hope that it does give you a few pointers that you can think, maybe I might want to use that